G'day, welcome to Real Action. Michael Guest, got Jono with me today and young Jack, and I've got the boys working at the moment. We've just popped the electric motor down, we've pulled up on some bait, and hopefully we've got some slimy mackerel here, catching a few yellowtail as well. Target today is spotted mackerel, Spanish mackerel, and maybe even a wahoo. Jack's got a string full of yellowtail to start with there, so there's plenty going on. We're going to cast stick baits around and slow troll some live baits as well. Magnificent day on the water. That might even work. Oh, did you catch it? He's dropped it. You just see a bit of bait disappearing off the screen there now, quite high. And early in the morning, the bait tends to sit up a bit high. During the day, it'll push down and flatten out when the predators sort of get chasing it around. See another lot coming through. We've actually, they could be slimy mackerel just sitting above the yellowtail. Boys have both got rods bent there at the moment, so we've got the electric motor down, we've parked on top of the bait. There's other people who have been through here and caught bait and they drift through and they motor back up. It is so easy just to pop that down, hit that electric anchor button, and we park there. We sit right above the bait and swing that around. Jack, show me over here. That's what, I'll take that off for you, mate.
No worries.
That's what we want, some of these slimy mackerel, and they're going to be fantastic baits for us. But we're sitting over it, parked on top of it. That's the place to be. That's a fairly reasonable bite, so that's that first slimy mackerel that we put out. I'll just turn that ratchet off for a minute. Oh, it's a big spotted mackerel, lads. How's that? That only took, I reckon we had that bait out for 10 minutes, and I just had the bait station open there. We're in the big 7-metre boat today, so it's got a fantastic rigging station. I was going to rig a couple more wire rigs. I'm just looking at that spotted mackerel there. It's a cool looking fish, and it's quite a big one. Quite often they're only sort of around that sort of 3-4 kilos. This one's, yeah, he's a nice fish. So we're going to tail him, lift him up, and show you what he looks like. But one of the members of the Razor gang, that's why we're using that single strand wire. Right, Jacko, come and grab it, mate.
That's a cracker.
That is a cracker.
That is a good spotty.
See if you can just pinch that tail. Sneak you up here. Got him. That's the go. That is the go. Come down here, Jono. Come check this out, mate. I like getting those hooks out straight away.
What's going on down here?
Big spotted mackerel.
You're
doing your job throwing the stick bait around. The boys have been taking turns throwing stick baits around. They're a cool looking fish, spotted mackerel, aren't they, Jack? The pectoral fins fold down.
Absolutely awesome.
They're just a bullet through the water, and they got those razor sharp teeth.
I'm glad that ends up your side and not mine.
Yeah, I'll just show you. I'm not putting my fingers in there. Look at that. Right, mate, let's get another bait out. So that's our wire rig. So we've got some 50-pound fluorocarbon leader, tiny little swivel there, and a couple of 6/0 chemically sharpened hooks. You show everyone there, you're rigging there, Jacko.
All right, we'll just go, I'll put one straight through the nose here.
Through the nose, yep.
Spin that around, and then just put that back hook.
Just lightly.
Just lightly in there.
In there like that. So 6/0, we're using 6/0s for that bait size, chemically sharpened hooks, and depends on the size of the fish and where you are. Big Spanish might want to use heavier wire. We're using some 44-pound, get that off there, 44-pound single strand at the moment, and with a haywire twist connecting those two hooks. So I'm just making another rig up here at the moment. So I've got the two hooks done there to suit the length of the bait. and then I'll just put a little black swivel. I always like black swivels. Don't use anything silver, because if a fish eats that bait and takes off and there's a little bubble trail coming off that silver swivel, his mate will come up and just snap at that and they can bite you off as well.
Marine Rescue New South Wales has more than 3,000 volunteers to help keep you safe on the water. You can log on with your local Marine Rescue base when you're heading out. You can call them back to check your marine radio is working. Best of all, they'll come to your rescue if you break down or worse. It costs a lot to provide this world-class service, so make sure you support your local volunteers whenever you get the chance. Marine Rescue New South Wales, volunteers saving lives on the water.
We're in the 7-metre boat today in the centre cab. Jack's up the front casting the stick bait. I'll just knock it out of gear. We're going to swing around the breeze a little bit, but I'll just let those baits swim down. So that's what we're looking for, that big long mark there showing up on the down scan. Back down into the zone where the mackerel are. There's another one coming through there now, so I reckon we're a really good chance of a bite here, hopefully.
Yep, buddy.
Yep, we're away.
Whoa!
Go, Jacko.
What's going on over here?
Oh.
Hey, surprise, surprise, Jack's the closest to the reel again. Tell you what, Guesty got the first one, and Jack's got the second one.
Well, I couldn't even get it down in the rod holder. Straight away then.
Straight away?
Yep, looks like a nice mackerel. Yeah, here he is, Guesty.
Yeah,
Nice
looks...
body, mate.
Oh, nice.
Just
nice.
pinned in the top.
Oh, is it? Right,
We got him.
Oh, just there, eh?
Nice, yeah.
So a bit of
I'll
a
come up here.
switch the pressure over to me job here. Oh, oh look at it.
Only
So
just
I can-
hooked.
He is only just hooked. It's a bit green, this one.
Yeah.
They go hard, but don't they?
They do,
for their
definitely.
size, pound for pound, they go like an absolute train.
Awesome small fish.
They are.
All right, I didn't miss yours, Guesty, so...
No, I won't. I'll endeavour not to miss yours, buddy. And I don't reckon I've missed it. There you go.
Awesome.
Nice.
How good's that?
Look at that. That is amazing. And you know what? He's got a bit of nylon. He's bitten someone off.
He does too. Look at
Wow.
that.
Let's get him in. Mate, we'll pop him up here.
Oh, someone's been bit off.
We'll quickly cut our wire rig off. Some other poor fisherman, look at this, has been fishing and been bitten off by a mackerel. So look at those teeth are so sharp. And it's amazing, look at that, there you go. A bit of
How
nylon
easy.
was hanging out of his mouth. Hold your fish up, bud, show everybody what your mackerel looks like. You missed out again,
Oh,
John.
typical. I tell you what, these things have eluded me for far too long.
You got to be quick around here, mate.
He's missed out again.
That was cool how you were feeding it out and it bit it on the way out. We hadn't even started our troll yet.
What did I say straight away? We said, "Look, there's a heap of bait here. Look at the bait on the sand." And I said, there's one there. There's a mackerel. I called it for a spotted.
Yep.
Mate,
Sure did.
I'm going high five myself. No one's high-fiving me. I love it when a plan comes together. We
was
said,
awesome.
there's a spotted mackerel, and it was.
Was that the slimy?
That was a slimy.
Yeah, slimy, yep.
Straight
Just
away.
ate it. Beautiful,
How good's
mate.
that? All right, I reckon
I think I might have you, big fella.
Yeah, I think you might.
Hold it closer.
Anytime
he doesn't know the trick. Yeah, that's better.
Anytime you get one over the young blokes, as a more experienced person like myself, you've got to take it.
yeah.
All right, let's get him back in and let him go.
All
eh?
right, no worries.
Off he goes, eh?
Oh, he's lively.
See you, fella. My turn, eh? You stay away from the reel.
Yeah, for sure. Right, you're up.
We've had a bite there, and my only shot today, the boys have jumped on the reels earlier, and my only shot has turned into a half-snipped slimy mackerel. Tell you what, can't win today. Look at this.
Wow.
They got sharp teeth to do that,
do
my
have
goodness.
Very, very sharp teeth. Look at that.
So he's come in, snapped the bait, gone, nope, don't want it, it's Jono's turn, and he's taken off, so.
Look at that. All right, let's put another one out,
Back
mate.
to the tank, eh?
Razor sharp teeth, that's for sure.
Yes, go you good thing. Wow. Guesty's had a bite on the other rod. Oh, he's coming at me.
Oh, what's going on down here?
Oh, mate, it's all happening.
Bit of a double, actually. I think I've got a little tuner or something on here.
This has dropped this one.
It has dropped it.
Yep.
It's pulling me over. I'm not too sure. I've had a couple of spectacular bites on the stick baits there. Were crazy before. I've got a nice spotted mackerel.
Great spotty.
Oh, grab that.
on the rod, mate.
Sneak him in. Another nice spotted mackerel. Just got to sort of walk them around a little bit like that. And then,
Thought you had a shower this morning.
oh, get him back here, mate. He's just absolutely drowned me then with that propeller
Bit of
of a
shampoo and you're sweet.
toilet they've got. I'll get him back around. And I've got him that time,
Got him,
mate.
you ripper. Oh, tell you what.
There's a bit of action going on at
What
the
happened
moment.
there? You had a double hooker.
Yep, and
You've ended up drums.
got another nice spotty. They grow to about 10 or 11 kilos. I've seen them too. This one's probably 4 or 5 kilos. Beautiful looking fish, as we said, super fast through the water, travel in big schools, and they're actually quite a good eating fish. You might even keep this one. So if you're going to keep them to eat, make sure you cut their throat, bleed them really, really well and get them into an ice slurry.
That's it.
And I reckon you
Can only
myself-
keep 5 too.
Well, Jack is not going to stop. He's up the front
He's up the
casting
front,
that.
casting,
still casting that stick bait.
Tell you what.
But we might pop this one in the esky and we'll keep moving along, eh?
That was awesome.
You're away, mate.
There's a bite. Tell you what,
Got it?
it's been a long time coming. Ears there, Guesty. Yep. Wow. So this is what mackerel fishing's about, eh?
Hopefully. That was actually a little yellowtail I put out on that one.
How you going, mate? Do you need a hand?
I
Or
will need a hand
what's
eventually.
going on?
Well, hopefully a lot of mackerels is what's going on. You've been up the front throwing the stick
throwing
bait.
stick baits and trying for that Spanish.
Yep. So Spanish grow a bit bigger, yeah, than,
They do,
than the
yeah,
spotties.
definitely.
So, not
it is.
that I have enough history to
Nice
call
fish,
this,
mate.
but I'm going to go over this side. Here
Almost
he is.
there, mate, not
Oh, it's too close. Righto.
Oh, this could be it.
It's
Your
in your
first
hands
mackerel.
now. The pressure switch is what we call it.
Bring him down here. Oh, he's not ready.
He's not ready. He's going Jono. Too early.
He gave me a good shower, but
Yeah. Look, I'm happy to have a shower if it means I'm catching a mackerel. Righto, he's
I
out.
got him this time.
You got him? He's done it!
Oh, and you've done it.
First
well done.
mackerel.
Good stuff.
Thank
What a
God for that.
cracker.
I've had one of those mixed days, I tell you what.
He's all lit up, mate. Look at the spots on him.
I know, so that's a spotty mackerel,
That's a
and
spotty.
the other one we're chasing is a Spanish, and I reckon I lost the Spanish before. I've done it! I've done it!
Well done, mate. I'll give you a low five.
A low five, a high five. He's just
good
pinned him in the
stuff. Look at
side
that,
there.
perfectly pinned
I'm not
him.
going anywhere near
No,
that,
I
because if I've heard anything about mackerel, it is don't do that.
Just
No,
like
they've got
that.
very sharp teeth, so we'll just keep away from that end of it, and I'll just quickly rip that out of there. We'll
Pop that
actually reuse that wire rig, I reckon.
Good
So,
to go again.
he's a beauty. Peak bite times when it comes to mackerel fishing, like all fish, I think it's early, late, but the tide change, it's all about the tide changes. So we've got
That's
that
it.
low tide, we've got another 10 or 15 minutes, and the bites are certainly starting to happen, that's for sure.
Middle of the day. How good's that?
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Go, Jacko.
Oh, yes.
Got him, mate.
Got him, mate. Got him. Yeah, he's a good fish. Here he goes. Whoa. He's up right there.
Nice.
Tell you what, it's a pretty hot bite here at the moment, boys.
It is.
I'm coming over you,
You're
brother.
going
Got to
over.
get this
I'm
one
under.
in.
Righto.
It's all happening at the moment.
And look, fishing's all about bite windows, isn't it, Jack? It's
That's it, mate.
Doesn't matter whether you're fishing for a flathead, last of the run out tide, you're fishing for a kingfish, top of the tide, mulloway. It's all about bite windows and working in those bite windows. We're really busy at the moment, boys. Oh, and we've had another hit on that. Look at that. Bring that over here. Wow, how was that? That's just
humiliating.
That's just chop. Look at that. All right, we'll be again on the job here.
I'm here. I reckon I've got another spotty here, fellas. A good one too.
All right, mate.
Righto, Guesty. He's only
I reckon
just hooked, mate.
That's bigger than Jono's. He's only just... Mate, I'm going to pull the sleeves up for this
Oh,
one.
Get ready for him.
One thing we've noticed, the spotted mackerel have been travelling further and further south every year. Like a mate of mine, Shane Chalker, he lives down the road at Foster there, my cameraman. they've been catching them just north of his place, so they've been sort of travelling further and further south. And they have big schools. They get big schools of them at Fraser Island and Moreton Bay, but it's great to see them down here. We're out of Coffs Harbour today. Beautiful part of the world, a couple of islands in the background.
For sure.
And a few mackerel swimming around at the same time. So is
Right,
it my
let's
go,
get
is
this
it?
in, eh?
I'm pumped. Last
He's
time I
only
did this,
just hooked.
last time I did this, I got showered in salt water. We just sort of work around and see if we can't get him to come up. Lead him around. They like doing circles, don't they? A bit of circle work. A bit like me back in the rally. He's
Oh, he got ya.
No, he missed me that time. Slippery. Oh,
Look at that, hooks just fell out.
he did. And I've got him, Jacko.
Oh, nice work, mate. Well done.
He was a hard one to get hold of.
He was.
Pull those sunglasses off in a minute.
Look
Poor old
yeah,
sunnies
they
are
need
covered
to be
in
cleaned, I
salt
think.
water.
You've had a shower.
Oh, it's happening. So
Nice
that's
Yeah,
a
thank
couple
you.
for me, couple for
Couple
you,
for me.
one for the
I'm
big
on the
fella.
singular.
I reckon that's
Yeah,
pretty fair.
right,
All right,
yeah.
let's spear this
Sure.
bloke back in. Look out for the sharp end there, John.
I don't want to borrow that.
All right, see you, bud.
See you, man.
Whoa.
Oh, he was off.
He went
Well done.
through there like that. Oh, nice.
Good work.
Fish line, all
Righto.
good. I've been driving around. The boys are still madly casting up the front there. And what I have noticed is that the mackerel have gone down deeper. We marked a couple of mackerel way down deep on the bottom, so I've sort of knocking the boat out of gear and letting the bait swim right down deep. Fish has headed up that way a little bit further. And the gear we've been using, a bit of a mixture of gear, I guess. Boys using spin gear as far as casting for the Spanish with the stick baits. It's a beautiful outfit, this one, fully rolled game rod, 6 foot long, so nice and short, and you could use it for inshore black marlin, cobia, big Spanish mackerel, even spotted mackerel like this, perfect for that. Got some 15 kilo game line on there.
How you going there, Guesty? Need a hand?
Yeah,
What
well,
do
you
you
can
got?
grab this thing. It's a big lump of mac
Tell you
tuna,
what,
this one.
that's a good mac tuna.
That is a solid mac tuna, that one.
It's not ready yet.
And we haven't seen too many of those today, so this is
No.
the first one. Oh. And
Look at
that's
that.
a barrel, that thing.
What a cracker.
That is an absolute barrel.
They go hard.
They do, the mac tunas. And, oh, he swallowed that down, right down there. What we'll do, to help you out, old son, is we'll cut that off there. And cut that off there. And we'll spear him straight back in, he'll be away.
He's gone.
I think we might be on here, lads.
Oh, we're on.
Yeah. Off the downrigger.
Can you get that other rod, Jack?
Yeah,
Hang on,
mate.
it's just here, whatever it is.
Oh, it's a good fish.
Ah, spotty.
Oh, it's a spotty.
You want to grab hold of it, Jacko?
Yep, I'll come around and grab him for you, mate.
Oh, he's not happy.
Oh,
See if you can try whiz him
nice
past.
little one, mate. Oh,
Oh, come back around. Got him.
Oh, only just.
Righto, just got to quickly.
Right.
Oh, excuse me. Righto.
Nicely hooked in the nose there.
Yeah.
I'll hold
What we're
this
going
one
to
down.
do is really quickly put a tag in there. So we just need to measure him nice and quickly. 83 centimetres. Tag applicator.
I just want to go just in here.
Yeah, so punch that tag in. That's
Pop it
done.
out.
Fisheries tag, so that's that information we'll get back at a later date. He's ready to go. We'll probably estimate him to be about 3 kilos in weight. Off you go, bud. And he's gone. You see how
off then.
fast that thing went, like a rocket.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Now that is a run. He's coming straight at me. Me and Jack are at the front casting the stick bait, and I was back here before.
Like a rat out of down a rafter. Right out of a drain pipe.
It's sitting right up on the water column there, so.
Yeah, okay, cool. It's a pretty good bite.
My God, it's a good fish, fellas.
Mate, it's a Spanish, Jono.
Got colour here, Guesty, I'll swap you.
Go steady, mate.
Well, this is the nervous part, eh?
Yeah, we've been wanting to catch a Spanish mackerel all day, and this is one. We'll just try and see if we can sneak him up here in a minute. It's a nice solid looking fish for sure. So it's a lot bigger than the spotted mackerel we've been catching. Just keep coming up, lift him up a bit there. Go forward there. Go forward there. Got it there, mate.
Yeah!
Yes. Wow.
Oh, that is a
Pick him up.
fish.
Come around here.
Well
Let me hold on to this fella.
Yeah, watch out.
Get out of this
Danger
business,
in.
then. I'll get down here.
Check that thing out.
Oh my goodness.
Well done, mate. That's a bit of an upgrade from that
It's
spotty this
eluded us
morning.
all day. This fish has been eluding me for 10 years and I've done it.
Oh,
That's
nice.
a cracker.
Nice.
That is a cracker.
The boys missed out on a couple of cracking Spanish mackerel. Look out, there it is, those big sharp teeth on the stick baits earlier. But we've finally got the bite. Didn't it take off to nice big Spanish mackerel? And that is an absolute
That's a
cracker
horse.
right there.
That's a good fish, mate.
Oh, it is.
Let's get these hooks out and get him back in.
Yep,
Eh?
let's do it.
Now that's a cracking catch. Have you been catching some ripper fish lately? Send in your photo to our Alfab's Cracking Catch competition at the Real Action TV Facebook page. To get you hooked up every week, we're giving away a pen, rod, reel and line combo, an awesome JBL marine stereo system, along with some great gear from Valvoline to keep your marine engine and trailer lubricated.
Check that out. That is a magnificent big Spanish mackerel. We've had a great time. Jack, Michael Guest and Jono Bleakley.
That's a cracker.
Spotted mackerel, and we finished with the big dog at the end. You've been watching Real Action. We'll catch you next time.
See you guys.
Bye now.
See ya.
All right, let's get this fella back in.
If you want more tips, tricks and behind the scenes stories, check out the Real Action Fishing Podcast.